Neville's comments was comments of someone who's lost touch with the inner city communities that's around us. Like, he said it best. He said, "I was driving through where the attack happened the other day." But what Gary don't understand is we don't have the option just to drive through and look out the window at these situations. We live here, it's on our doorstep. Now, I was born and raised in North Manchester. I've seen racism. I've seen racism from black people to white people, seen racism from white people to black people. On the most part, it's very, very minimal. It's minimal. Now, he's attacking people putting up flags for their country. What's the issue with that? Like, I've been lucky enough to travel. You go to Dubai, you see UAE flags all over the place. You go to Spain, go to Barcelona, you see the Spanish flag all over the place. So what's wrong with British people and English people putting up their flags in their country? And he said, "Oh, they're only doing it now. Middle-aged white men out of racism or whatnot." No, they're doing it now because the situation has never been like this before. As I said, I've born and raised in North Manchester, and the situation has never touched these heights of people being afraid of what could happen. I mean, look, the other day, just round, it's literally minutes down the road, that attack happened. Before that, it was on our children and women and males going to the concert at the MEN. Before that, it wasn't in Manchester, but it was on someone from the military. So the situation has never been the same. So you can't compare it to back then and now. It's never been like this. Now, I've got friends from all race, all religions. I believe all race and all religions have good and bad in them. It's just the way it is. It's not down to a religion why someone does something. It's extremism. So that's with that. But it's like, just people just want people to respect the country. We're like, this is a Christian country. It's a Christian country that we're from. My little brother is very patriotic, very patriotic. Like, it just because it's a middle-aged white man putting up a flag, it doesn't mean that he's doing it out with ill intentions. And some might be, but that's their opinions. And some might be, and but for the most part, it's because they want to show unity to the country that they're from. And right now they're seeing a situation where they feel this could get even worse down the line. And that's their opinions. But you can't attack people for showing solidarity with their country. I heard someone on the radio the other day saying, people from this country are quick to throw up other people's flags. When they do it with their own flags, they get slated for it. No, that shouldn't happen. Like, all people are saying is just respect the country. And every country wants illegal immigrants out. I was in Thailand. I was on holiday in Thailand, and an immigration officer come to a bar. They was checking everybody. They had like an iPad, and they've come over to me and they've asked for my passport number. You know what happens if you haven't got? I had it on my phone. I had a picture of my passport on my phone. But you know what happens if you don't? They can take you to a police station in Thailand, and they will keep you there until you identify who you are, so they can check you have not overstayed on your visa. So it's not just us. Look at what Trump's done. Do you know? It's like no country wants illegal immigrants. It's just that our country seems to be more lenient on keeping them here until they get extradited, if they get extradited, if they know where they are. Do you know? And for the most part, people just respect it. Respect this country. Respect that we are a Christian country. We are. Just respect that. Like, you go, I'm going to use the UAE, yeah? You go to the UAE or any Muslim country that's laws are like Dubai, or Dubai's let's say Dubai. You go try preaching Jesus on one of their main strips. See how far it gets you. See how far it gets you if you go try preaching Jesus on those strips. It's like, the culture is totally different. It's like, this story always stuck in my head from when it was from younger days, but it always stuck in my head. an English teacher went to Sudan, and she obviously she was teaching in English. She's got a teddy bear, and she's let her children choose a name for this teddy bear. It was like a mascot for the class. The children chose to call that bear Muhammad. The girl, the woman, should I say, the teacher, was locked up. I think it was for 15 days. I even researched this story yet again last night just to make sure I got it right. She got locked up for 15 days for blasphemy because she allowed her students, when she was teaching them English, to name a teddy bear Muhammad. That says it all about the strictness and laws of other countries when it comes to foreigners going in there and trying to be a certain way. She was an English teacher. She was trying to teach their children English, and she got put in jail for doing something she thought was a nice thing for her class. And that's why people are so upset with the government of this country. The government, they should be doing more. It's like, there's some things I agree with in some patriotic policies, and there's some things I don't. But one of the things is, like, I see food, these hotels, which is obviously a big issue at the moment. So these hotels that house immigrants, my thing is like, we have a hell of a lot of homeless people just in Manchester alone. Some of those homeless people, ex-army, ex-soldiers, that just doesn't know how to live once he's released into the general public after serving his country for so many years. It's a different change, different regime, different routine, and they just don't know how to survive on their own. You've got those men and some maybe women homeless, and that's a problem in Manchester and all other places. And never did our government. There might be little side things. Oh yeah, you can go here and they'll help you, but there's never been where they've opened up an hotel down the road for ex-soldiers that are homeless. We've got people in place there that can put them into work, that can give them the structure and the foundation of like the army did. We can help them in that way. But for now, there's a hotel, and we're going to give them food, and we're going to give them rooms, and we're going to make sure that they're safe and they're comfortable. That has not happened in our country, but it's happening for immigrants. I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. I'm sorry. If that makes me racist or whatnot, even though it'd be stupid to suggest that, but yeah, if that makes me racist, I'm racist. But you've got to sort out our own citizens first. Bottom line, you've got to, like, these people served our country. These people risked their lives for our safety, and they sleeping in cold winters on the street, on the floor, in a sleeping bag. Well, immigrants are having hotels with free meals a day, free for unlimited hot drinks, and you've got us, our own citizens, going to give the homeless food, going to give the homeless drinks, because that's how we feel for them. But our government is not treating our own citizens that risk their lives for this country as they're treating immigrants. Now, I don't agree with that. I can't agree with that. To me, that needs fixing. Now, I don't get into all this too much, but I do feel what Gary Neville said was like, you're not understanding what people are going through in the cities, and you shouldn't do. You've done well for yourself, but you can afford to just drive through and take a peek at what's happening, and keep driving to those big gates in that big house where you can seclude yourself, and you don't have to be involved. You don't have to walk outside and see what's going on and feel the risks of what people are feeling. But yeah, that adds a little 2 pence. But that's just my thoughts on the situation.